With this limited time offer, folks, do not delay. Call the window and door experts at West Shore Home now.
We have been talking all week about the busy nature of this upcoming weekend. Lots of fun for everyone, but somehow we seem to have kind of left out the little kids on the list. So if you have young children, today happens to be your day, because if you'll just head over to the Chattanooga Zoo on April 30th, you can be part of Safe Kids at the Zoo. Chloe Watts is here. She, of course, is with the Chattanooga Zoo holding the turtle, who happens to be 21 years old. I found out the scoop. And Lindsay Smith-Bass, who is a pediatric trauma, injury prevention and outreach coordinator at Children's Hospital at Erlanger. So good to see you both.
Good to see you.
So I want to start with you, Lindsay, because so often when we're raising our kids as parents, I've certainly been there, you think you're doing all the right things, and one accident can send you down to the ER for stitches or something far worse.
Yes.
Prevention is what you're after.
Yes, so that's the whole goal behind this event, is just to raise awareness and to help educate children and their families about what these injuries are and ways to prevent them, because unfortunately, preventable injuries are the leading cause of death in children in the United States. So the whole goal behind this event.
Listen, you're younger than I am, but I have had this conversation many times, and chances are y'all have too, where as a parent, first of all, you get kind of, you get busy. You know, and you're busy doing multiple things at once, and your tendency is to go, yeah, just go ride your bike. Mm-hmm. And you have that thought of, well, we didn't wear a helmet in my day, so why does my child?
Right.
But all it takes is one tumble.
One tumble. Just like that.
Just like
so
that.
Fast.
I mean, you worked in the ER for
Yes.
a while, so you saw it.
Yes.
And you've seen the heartache that goes along with it.
Yes. And so that, once again, though, is just, we're just trying to educate, because sometimes it does get overlooked that it can happen so fast. Just simple tips at home, on the road, in the car, just for parents, just to a reminder, a refresher, and for kids to learn, like, hey, I can't get on my bike without my helmet. Mm-hmm. And there will be helmet fittings at this event, so to make sure not only that you have a helmet, but a properly fitted helmet. So.
You mentioned car rides. I mean, summer is known for road trip fun.
Yes.
People can think that the car seat's properly installed, and they find out later it's not.
Absolutely, that happens all the time, and usually it's simple mistakes, but every 3 out of 5 car seats are installed incorrectly. So there will also be education at this event about that. Once again, just to raise awareness and just to help educate and fix those little mistakes.
So is the idea that while the parents are getting the information, are the kids having a chance, Chloe, to kind of have some encounters with the animals? Because who have you got with you today?
Yeah, so this is Mojave. He, like you said, is a 21-year-old desert tortoise. We thought he would be the perfect ambassador for this event, being that he does have his own helmet of sorts, his shell. And so, yeah, it's in a fun setting. It's in a really relaxed setting, and so we're hoping that gives families the opportunity to kind of come and learn about wildlife and childhood safety.
So the vendors that you're talking about are going to be scattered all throughout the zoo. So Chloe, for people who've been to the zoo on a regular basis, will they just kind of stroll through and enjoy, or will there be, where the vendors are, the educational booths, animals for the kids to get to meet?
Yeah, so they'll be able to go through the zoo like normal, and then there will, I don't want to say an exact number, Lindsay, but it sounded like close to 30 vendors scattered throughout the zoo. So everywhere that there is an exhibit, there's probably going to be something to learn about too.
That is really fun. And 30 exhibits. Mm-hmm. That just goes to show you how long the conversation can be.
Yes.
About prevention. We talked a little bit about kind of the younger kids. I opened it with that. But what age bracket are we looking at here? Even into teenage years?
Even into teenage years, yes. So there's just a big community event. There's going to be something for everyone, even adults. But yes, we are focusing on little kids and school age, but there will also be information there for teenagers.
This time of year, does the medical community kind of just brace itself for pool hazards?
Yes, unfortunately, but the timing of this event was perfect. It worked out great with the zoo, but we're really trying to prevent those injuries from this summer. So educating beforehand so that parents can stay on top of it this summer.
With Children's Hospital at Erlanger, I'll let you brag a little bit, because sometimes when you're in Chattanooga proper, you can not take for granted, but forget that it literally is in our own backyard. It's not uncommon for you to see people come in from an hour away to access the services there.
Yes, absolutely. Children's Hospital has just done they're just a great hospital for our region. not only for children in Chattanooga, but surrounding areas. And we just have the wonderful opportunity to serve our Southeast region.
So can I ask you, Chloe, since I'm not a child, but I can pretend like I'm one today, educate us a little bit on Mojave. How did he get to be 21? Is that a typical lifespan for a tortoise?
That's a great question. So yeah, tortoises, like you know, a lot of tortoises can grow to be upwards of 100 years old. Mojave will grow and live in the wild about 50, but in human care, 80 years old. He is native to the American Southwest, so you know, in Arizona, places like that, he can be found. I've actually got some snacks here for him. He doesn't seem too interested, but we do have some healthy food for him, and this is what he will eat at the zoo, is some veggies and fruits and things like that.
Okay.
So mostly vegetarian.
Listen, you said that very casually, as if I did know, because she said, as you know, a tortoise will live to be 100. No, I did not know that. This is going to sound really dumb of me, but what is their brain like? Does it eat? How bored must he get?
Living to be 100, you know, he seems pretty content. Oh, actually, it's funny that you say that. 2 of the tortoises that we have at the zoo can live to be that old. In fact, our Aldabra tortoises that live in our giraffe barn, they're gonna grow to be 500 pounds and even 120 years old. So pretty amazing animals.
Yeah. Does he ever, so at the zoo, I know you'll kind of have him out with people, but on a regular basis, is he something that you can see, or is he more of an ambassador animal for you?
So he is an ambassador animal, but in the warmer months, they'll actually move outside to our North American area. And so pretty soon he'll be finding his place out there close to our deer and our coyotes and things like that. And you can get to see him as well as our gopher tortoises outdoors too.
So he gets to really roam around.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
And does he ever move fast?
You know, define fast.
Yeah, I don't know how.
No,
but
not really.
He would just retreat if he was threatened. He would just.
You can tell he's very comfortable. He's not got stage fright right now. The way he's moving around. If he was uncomfortable, he would tuck his head back into his shell a little bit and hide that way. But he's enjoying the limelight right now.
All right, thank you for letting me ask my dumb question. You can go and enjoy Save Kids at the Zoo. Maybe I'll see you there. 10 to 2 on April 30th. All brought to you by Children's Hospital at Erlanger. Do keep your kids safe this summer.
St. Jude Dream Home tickets are almost sold out. Get yours now.
If you get your ticket before April 30th, you'll also have a chance to win a $10,000 gift card. So call or go online now to get your ticket before they sell out.